Previously on Sailing Bohemia, we took in the amazing Caleta Pulpito. Bohemia and Peter got a much-needed freshwater rinse, and we sailed north, reaching, you guessed it, another picturesque deserted bay, Puerto Refugio. Wasn't long before we piled into Bohemia's modest tender to go and meet the new neighbours.
This is going to be a real test for our dinghy. We are going 1.8 miles to that island over there, which for our dinghy is an enormous distance. We are searching for sea lion colonies. We can hear them, but we can't see them.
We should have known to check the beach, as we soon found a large colony of sea lions sunning themselves between hunting trips. California sea lions like these can weigh in at over 600 pounds for the males and over 200 pounds for females. Just like Bohemia's crew, they are able to eat up to 8% of their body weight in a single feeding. With a big fur coat insulating them from the water, sea lions use their bare front flippers to regulate their body temperature and can often be seen waving them at the sun to warm up or dipping them in the water to cool down when on land. Whether they're relaxing on the beach, fighting us for dock space, or inquisitively swimming alongside us, sea lions are some of our favourite creatures and never fail to bring a smile to our faces. Puerto Refugio is a large open bay with a fascinating network of islands and passes to explore. Reaching Refugio also felt like a special achievement for us, as it marked the end of our northbound passage into the wild and beautiful Sea of Cortez. Okay, let's take this show on the road. And we're off. Not a bad getaway. Looking forward to some change of scenery. This coffee is basically bee stew at this point. They're suicidal today. Any kind of water or moisture, straight in. I've fished 2 out already.
Hey, bye-bye Puerto Refugio. We are heading to the Bahia de Los Angeles area. Really excited because there are some stores and restaurants there. And we are so desperate. We literally, all we have is like a quarter of a moldy cabbage. So I'm really desperate to go to some civilization again and get some decent food in. Can't wait to be gorging on tomatoes and fruit and fresh vegetable. Simple pleasures, eh?
Quite a tight channel. It's requiring all my concentration and then some. Keep ourselves in the middle of it. There's a little bit of current against us as well.
Time to deploy this killer. Mahi mahi, I'm coming.
Well, this is strange. We've been stuck back in Puerto Refugio for a few more days than we were planning because of the wind, because of the conditions. It's on the north tip of Isla Angel de la Guarda. I'm butchering the names. And we need to get down south through a narrow channel back down to the Bay of Los Angeles. And that channel really funnels the southerly winds. We've had southerlies for every day for the past week. And we've been waiting for them to stop. So today we were planning to motor the whole way. We waited for a really calm period, but it's not calm. The forecast we had was for 5 knots through this channel, and right now we're getting 15, even up to 18. So it just goes to show where you have narrow channels, high mountains, and the tail end of a hurricane over there. It's very difficult to predict exactly what you're going to end up with locally here on the ground. But hopefully it should work out to our favor. Hopefully we can make it without too much tacking. I didn't sign up for tacking. At least the engine's off. That's nice. Peace and quiet again. If we get out more into the channel, then when we get near the other side, do a tack, see what heading we make. We should be able to make a bit of progress this way, and worst case we'll motor in.
16 hours later, we're still tacking. Watch this space.
To be fair, that is the way it normally works out. But we should have some current with us. Ever the optimist. It seemed we'd learned our lesson from the often peaceful Sea of Cortez, and as the wind suddenly built, there was only one thing on our minds.
Tom, I think we should reef.
Yeah, I agree.
Just about right time that we reefed. It's insane. Forecast was 5 knots and it was gusting up to 23. So for once, good job, Captain and First Mate.
Happened like it was supposed to. The right time to reef is when you first think about it. And we thought about it twice, maybe.
Got to say though, bring back the downwind sailing. This upwind sailing, the tacking and heeling, it gets old too soon. It's like being on a roller coaster again. Shouldn't have had the coffee. Lesson number 1, don't have caffeine before long passage.
This is the 3rd time we've reefed. We've had to reduce sail several times over. It's a lot more comfortable now, we're not overpowered though. So hopefully the wind isn't going to build too much or this swell is going to get unbearable. So much for the 5-knot forecast, huh? Well, I don't want to jinx it, but we're just over 7 miles away from the anchorage, and it has turned into a fantastic day's sail, or a half day's sail even. The wind really calmed down, but not only that, it came right around, so we didn't even have to tack. We haven't done one tack yet. So it's just amazing. This is as good as sailing into the weather gets. I'm thinking of changing Bohemia's policy. We may continue sailing into the wind for a little while to come. But yeah, it's beautiful. The anchorage is opening up just in front of us. And already from 7 miles away, it looks like an amazing white sand beach.
What a lovely day of sailing, really good. We came prepared to motor all the way and we sailed for about like 90% of it, so really good. No fish though, it looks like no one was interested in my hula skirt.
With the perfect white sand beach and dunes sitting in front of us, it didn't take much persuasion to break our journey into Bahia de Los Angeles with a short stopover at Ensenada Alcatraz.
I'm so glad we stopped here and did not continue to fucking up Los Angeles. The wind just picked up, so we're gonna stay here and hunker down for a couple of days.
What a difference that made. It's really howling out on the boat, but here, probably a quarter of the wind. Very calm and peaceful. Might spend the day.
Like we are in Saudi Arabia in a sandstorm.
Join us next time on Sailing Bohemia, where Bohemia gets front row seats to the fireworks show. We sail to Bahia de Los Angeles to stock up on supplies for the approaching hurricane. And we explore the nearby anchorages in search of whale sharks. Special thanks in this episode go to the founding members of the Bohemia Children's Yacht Club for their kind contributions to Bohemia's milk, cookies, and pirate fancy dress budgets. Thank you to new fleet captains Sam, aged 11, and his little sister Imogen, aged 7, from Australia. And thank you to our new Commodores, Violet, aged 2, and her big brother Devon, aged 4, from California. Thank you so much, and here's to you all.
Cheers me eyes.
If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by leaving a comment, giving the video a like, and subscribing to the channel. See you next time!